Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your man Twis3d Drifter. Welcome back to the channel. For today, guys, we are starting a new game series, Forza Motorsport 6. Now, I know it's not as new as Horizon 3, but I've always been better at track drifting. I've always preferred track drifting over drifting in an open city with a bunch of other traffic. So, what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to, for our first episode on here, do what I always wanted to do back on Forza Motorsport 4, but never got the chance to do. We are going to build a 65 Ford Mustang and do a tune on that, guys. So, without further ado, let's go buy the 65 Mustang. And I've already bought one already, but we're gonna buy another one, do a build on it, and see what happens with it, guys. So, here we go, let's go and find the thing. Right here. Now, I'm gonna go and find a paint job, guys. I will see you guys after the paint job is found. So, be back in a couple minutes, guys. Alright, guys, we have found the paint job. So, without further ado, let's go and purchase this thing and start the build. First things first, we are gonna test it stock, just like I always do, and then bring it back and do a build on her. So, without further ado, let's go here to test drive, take it out onto, let's see, they don't have Suzuka anymore, so we're gonna take her to Indianapolis and do a quick test run there, guys. And after we do this test run, we'll come back, do a build on her, and take her back out. Plans are to keep her under 650 horsepower as per last I checked the competition drift rules. So, as again, that's last I checked on back when I was on Forza 4. Rules have probably changed for the new gen, but we're gonna stick to what I know. One moment, guys, I am going to turn the audio down for this, so turn the audio and in-game music off. Turn the audio down to about 35, and here we go. Get into that interior view. Not too bad stock. Hard to bring back though. That turn always did get me though, so not surprised that I messed up on that one. Definitely got that differential needing to be locked. Limited slip, so I do not like that at all. We are going to change that. But all in all, if you do clutch kicker, she is doing pretty well to get sliding. But as I said, we are going to do a build on this thing. She's definitely not going to be competitive in any hopper with this stock tune. So, what we're going to do is we're going to quit this run. I already know what I plan on doing based on that run. So what we're going to do is aim for around 650 horsepower. And definitely going to drop some street tires on her. Do a couple other adjustments. And pretty much go there with that, guys. So, start off with putting I'm thinking a twin turbo for this thing, maybe. Usually I hate twin turbo in Mustangs, but I think we definitely need the turbo lag to get this thing going the way I want it. So let's drop turbos on her. Keep her everything else stock. I want that 289 under the hood. So, I'll see you guys after I get back with tuning this thing. Alright guys, we are back. We have built the motor up, and right now she is pushing 572 horsepower and 572 pound-foot. So, kind of liking what I see there. What we're going to do now is we are going to lower it all the way put the race springs on, pretty much max out everything, give us the full adjustability. Now eventually I will go and come back on here, do some budget builds, and go from there, guys. If you guys want to go and set me a budget for those builds, make it reasonable. Leave it down in the comments below, guys. And I will definitely go and look into that for the next build. As I said, this channel is about the community, so I do like getting y'all's involvement, letting you guys help guide this channel. I'm not saying I'm gonna leave it all to you. I mean, I'm doing what I do, but little guidance from you guys of what you guys would like to see does go a long way. So, again, leave your comments. Now, one thing that I do want in Forza Motorsport 7, as I've said before, is for them to bring back some of the classic tracks from Forza Motorsport 4. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people agree with me on this. Like, for example, I want Maple Valley back, Fujimi Kaido, and definitely Suzuka, because Suzuka was the track that I learned to drift on, guys. So, I'll put those sport tires on. Almost done with this build, guys. Max out those tires. Now I'm thinking about, not sure if I want to go with American Racing, or if I want to go with the Kragers, guys. Ooh, always was a fan of those there. But let's see how the Kragers look on her, guys. Yeah, we're going and putting the Kragers on this for today, guys. Definitely gonna do those Kragers. And just looking through the others, seeing what options we do have. Take the Kragers. Definitely going to go with about a 17-inch rim, front and rear. Give it that nice, clean look. And pretty much not gonna do any aero, except for maybe. No, I'm not gonna do anything with the aero, not removing the bumpers or anything like that. Leave it that stock classic Mustang look. And without further ado, guys, here she is in all of her beauty. Now to go and do the tune. And actually, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take her back out without a tune, and then do a quick lap with her, see how she does without a tune. Then we'll take her and build a tune on her as well. So, here we go, guys. Let's go and find this thing. Where'd Indianapolis go? There she is. Taking it back to the Grand Prix Classic. This is where I drift tuned most of my vehicles back on Forza Motorsport 4. So definitely gotta bring back some of the vehicles that I used to use there. Try and recreate them here. And just get used to the things on here, guys. So without further ado, here we go. Definitely got that two-wheel peel finally. No more limited slip, it looks like. Definitely easier to pull back. This is more power. But again, not as easy at the same time. As I said, we're going to see what we get on the first lap, and then we're going to do a tune on her, and go again. So, not too bad so far, but definitely needs some work. Especially in the anti-roll bars and the dampening. Because right now, what I'm seeing is no transitional oversteer. So, we're definitely going to try and work on that. Gearing, I think, is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Not really gonna mess with camber. Maybe a little bit, but not too much, guys. Because for the most part, I think the camber is fine the way it is. And that was terrible right there. But anyhow, guys, as I said, we are going to do the Swift tune after this lap. So now my favorite part of drifting at this track was the big turn up here. Headed back onto the straightaway. Back on Forza 4, I could hold this in the entire way around. Back when I had my 1970 El Camino. Now the reason why I never got this Mustang back when I had Forza 4 was because of the fact that I got way late after the DLC had already ended. And I tried for months to go and get a license transfer of this thing, but it just never happened. So anyhow, I see how it's doing right now, so we are going to restart that because of that massive issue right there. I thought that simulation damage was off. I guess it wasn't. So let's go back towards fuel and tires and put a tune on her real quick, guys. Now we know how she handles. So definitely think about lowering it down to about 28.5 on the front and rear. Gearing, as I said, we're going to leave that alone. Camber out maybe 1.2 in the front and -3 in the rear. -5 in the rear, -1.3 in the front. Toe out maybe 1.4. Toe in on the rear, maybe 0.4. Anti-roll bars, definitely need to soften those up a bit to about 17.3 in the front, and I'm thinking 23.5 in the rear. Springs, definitely gotta lower the thing as low as we can go. 6.9 in the front, 7.2 in the rear. 6.9 in the rear, 7.2 in the front. Stiffen the front springs. And soften the front up a little bit, not too much. Trying for about 415 in the front and 475 or 479 in the rear. Actually, let's round it up. Go 480. And that's about 409 in the front. Head over to the damping. This is where I said we need to work on the transitional oversteer. So definitely going to soften that front up to about 5.3, stiffen that rear up to about 7.5, and then adjust the bump accordingly. So about 3.2 in the rear or the front, and 3.9 in the rear. 4 in the rear. Braking about 45 to the rear and 110%. Differential, we're gonna lock that up. And let's see how this goes, guys. Hopefully this is a much needed improvement. I think it will be. Let's go and take her out, see if that worked. And here we go, guys. Definitely feeling a lot more controllable right now. Again, this design is beautiful. Looks a lot, if I remember right, this was one of the ones done on the show Overhauling with Chip Foose. Foose always does good designs, so definitely liking this one. Get out of the grass. Definitely impressed with how this one is handling compared to the other tune. Definitely feels like I could pull back a lot easier without just going berserk. This turn is always a tough one. Right now I'm on par with my best scores on FM4, so I'm doing pretty well. Until there. Always ended up losing it around this area. Not surprised that I did it here as well. Now the physics on here are different than what I remember on Forza 4, but then again, it is a newer game. Not complaining really, just trying to get used to it. Now I do plan on doing, again, as I said, a lot of the builds that I did back there. Might not do them all for you on here, but I am going to do a couple. Especially the Hummer build that I did. So if you guys are looking forward to that, let me know. Again, I'm doing budget builds, so if you guys want to set a budget for me, let me know. I will do those. Anyhow, let's hop it into 5th gear. Try and get this turn going. Little reverse entry. Little wall tap right there. There we go. That's a better tap. Gotta do a couple more laps, see what we can get as a high score. 14,000 on the first lap's not too bad. Maybe gotta do one last thing on here. Go and drop the tire pressure to about 29.5 and leave it there, guys. Here we go. Drop it down to 3rd. Drift this corner. Now remember in Forza 4 that this section had a dead zone for the drift score. I am glad they patched that on Forza 6. I know I'm late to the game on this, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. At least I finally got it. I do plan on getting Forza Motorsport 7 when it drops next year. So look forward to that, guys. I know it's a long way in the future, but hey, why not talk about it while we got the chance? Alright, that was just a terrible area right there, but it's whatever. Let's get in, do this lap, see if we can get that 14,000 beat. Also guys, do me a favor. Christmas holidays are coming up. Whatever holidays you guys celebrate, if you don't celebrate Christmas, if you celebrate Hanukkah, if you celebrate whatever you celebrate, do be safe this year. And just take care of your family, enjoy spending time with your family, guys. That's what the holidays are about. It's not about what you get. It's about what you can give. It's about spending time with family. So enjoy that, guys, while you can. If you guys do have any Christmas plans, if you do feel like sharing them, leave them down in the comments below. Do like hearing what you guys are doing. What you guys have planned. Anyhow, here we go. I think we might have just came under that score that I wanted. And definitely not liking how this lap ended. Not liking how it ended at all. Luckily, no cracked windshield though, so that's good. But 17 grand, so we did beat that last lap. I am surprised with that. This will be the final lap, guys. Rear tires are failing on us, so not surprised. Probably explains why we lost so much grip on that front end back there. Definitely getting harder to control with these tires failing on us, so definitely need to exercise a lot more throttle control. See exactly how bad these tires are here in a moment. Now, the reason why I didn't go with the 65 to Jim Connor paint job is because, in my opinion, that is just an overrated design. Guys, we are at 35% on the tires, not too bad. Gonna try and make it around this track without blowing them. And without hitting another wall, because this thing looks bad enough as it is from all the hits. Wall taps are fine, but when you're just spinning out and hitting the wall like we did on that backstretch last time, that is not what we want at all. This is where it's gonna cause issues, guys, that tire wear. Here we go. Oh, grass. At least we don't have the slow grass anymore. That's a good thing. Alright, guys. 19 grand. If we can be at if we can beat this lap, that is going to conclude it for today's video, guys. So, final lap, here we go. Definitely loving how this thing performs. Performs a lot better than I ever thought this thing would back when I wanted it on Forza 4. I know I mentioned Forza Motorsport 4 a lot, guys, but that's what I grew up with for Forza, so. Again, I apologize for all that, guys. If mentioning of that is getting on your nerves, I'll try and stop that, but it's just where I grew up, so I can't help it. But this thing is definitely better than I could have ever expected. Definitely looking nice with the, other than the damage, that paint job is amazing. Dropped back into third. Coming through this section here. Try and keep this score. There we go. Backstretch, my favorite part of this track, guys. Here we go. Final turn. Can we beat 19,000? I don't know. I don't think we did. If we did, I will be happy, but I don't think we did. Shoot. Hit that wall again. Let's see what score we got, guys. 22 grand. Okay, so we did beat that score, guys. That is what I was aiming to do. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow me on my Twitter. Join my Facebook group. Message me on here if you do want to get into an online lobby. Until next time, guys, it is your man Twis3d Drifter. I'm out.